Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start looking at modeling this MiG-29. Now this MiG-29 is a little more difficult than any of the other models I've shown you guys up to now. So it's going to take a few videos to do this. And today we're going to look at modeling the center section. Let me turn these canvases off here. We're going to look at modeling this section right here, and if I have enough time, I'll get into this also. But as soon as you get this main fuselage modeled and this done, these are the two hardest parts of this model to do. Everything else is pretty much the same like I do in every other model with the wings and the vertical and horizontal steps. So what I'm going to do now is just turn these bodies off and turn the canvases back on. And since this is a more advanced model, and if you guys need these images of this, just send me an email or let me down in the comments, and I can post these on my Patreon site or my Facebook group. But you should be able to find them if you look for them too online. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get started here. I'm not going to show you how to insert a canvas here. So everything's in here already. So let's go ahead and get started. First I'm going to do is, well, one other thing before I get started. There's enough formers here to surface model this, but me personally, I have never been able to get a good model surface modeling with all the formers in here. You're going to have to split all these up on the bottom and stuff and everything. And I find using forms is faster for me. It's faster, and I get really good shapes just from using forms. But you can go ahead and use all these formers too if you want to. And like I said, for me, it just takes a lot of time doing that, splitting all this stuff up and getting everything in place to get really good shapes right out the bat. So, but anyway, with that out of the way, now I'll go ahead and get started. So I'll come up here to create form. And I want to create a form on the front. Turn origin on. This here. And I want to create a cylinder. And I want to, this plane here. Oops, wrong. Let me go ahead and cancel that. Do that again. Cylinder on this plane. And the cylinder, I'm just imagining being around here. So I'll put this about right here. Drag this out. A little high, but no problem. Drag this all the way back. And I'm going to add height faces. So I take this here, drag this, and I'm just going to use 10. And click OK. I'm going to finish this. And what I'm going to do is turn these other bodies off. Okay. Then I'm going to come back down here to edit. Now I start shaping this. And look at the top here. Now the center fuselage here is just one piece. It won't be two pieces. I mean, right now it looks like it may be two, but it won't. And I'll show you guys how to do that when I get there. And like I said, with all the formers, that's all fine with all those, using those. But like I said, with me, I have not been able to get a really good shape. And when I did get a good result, it was a lot of work doing it. And I found that just by using forms, I was able to get a better results. So that's why I'm showing you guys how to do this in forms. But if you guys want to try with the formers, go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, almost done with this portion here, the top. And look at the side. When I said this model is difficult to model, more difficult, I really should take that back. It's just learning new things as far as modeling this. Not difficulty, it's new process. That's a much better explanation. And I've seen other videos of people modeling airplanes and stuff in CAD softwares. And I've watched some in Blender, people using Blender and some other ones. And they use form modeling also to get some really complex shapes like this. Now, if I were to model a car or something like that, yes, then I would go strictly with surface modeling because that you can use forms, but you'll get a more accurate design with the car using the surface modeling. All right. Let me look at something. Box mode, that's Alt 1. And when I look at this, you really should use this to make sure all the lines are straight. Because the next thing I'm going to do, it's really going to help to make sure that all these lines and things are straight and lined up really well. Okay, and to get out of box mode is Alt 3. And click OK. And finish form. Now, right now, this doesn't look like much. Let me go ahead and turn off the canvases here. It doesn't look like much, but it's the beginnings of this MiG-29. Okay. I turn this origin off. I don't need it. Turn the canvases back on because I need those, and then come down here, left click on this, then right click, click edit. Now we can see that the wing is about right in here. So when we look at this top, all this is what I'm looking at. And that portion there is about right here. So what I need to do is insert a line just right above this one. So click this, hold down Control, so select all these other lines. Come up here to Modify, Insert Edge. And that looks to be about right where it needs to be. And go ahead and click OK. Now what I want to do, that line would just insert it. From here, hold down Control and select all of these. Look from top, right click and edit form, and pull this down. Now these edges here, pull them down. What I can do before that is select this point. And straighten this line here a little. Now select these. And pull them down. Let's see first. That's too much. Maybe this to 2. Okay. Now pull this down. Okay, now let's have a look at this. Go ahead and click OK. Finish form. Have a look at this. Turn off the canvases. Okay. And that was just that simple. Just for that part. Okay. Come up here. Edit. This line here. Move this in. Pull this out, back out. Okay. Turn the canvases back off. Okay. Now this is looking good. Now what I'm going to do is this engine right here, or all this right here, because it's I need to see all of this together to get this shape correct. So I'll turn this off. And what I'm going to do here is again use I think I'm going to use a cylinder again. It's square up front, and then it goes to round in the back. Or could use the square, then make the square round, but I think it's easier to make the cylinder round. That's just my choice, so give that a shot. And about right here. And what I should have done is put this on the plane so I can see the actual length of it, but no big deal. Drag this out. Click OK. Select the whole thing. Right click, move copy, and I'll move this back. Okay. Now I'm also, okay. Select all these lines here. Well, not all of them because the back is round. So if I'm about here, square, so I'm going to use this one. And move that in. Now that gives me that square that I'm looking for. And the other side, same thing. Okay, that gives me that nice square. Now, okay, that's right over there where it needs to be. Now, go ahead and click OK. Finish form. And let's have a look. And see what we have so far. Okay. Turn off the canvas. Okay, this back half needs to come up. As you can see, it start to poke through here like it should. So come back down here, edit. Turn the canvases back on. And I'm going to make these since that's on that line. What I'm going to do here is raise these. Maybe this one too. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's give that a shot. And let's go ahead and click OK. Finish form. Turn off the canvases. Okay. As you can see, that's coming up through there like it should now. Turn the canvases on, have a look at that. And it needs to be wider. Okay. Come down here to edit again. Select these two up here. Click OK, finish form. Turn the canvases on, have a look. And it needs to come up just a little more. The needs to be a little wider instead. Okay, let's do that. Now have a look at that. All right. And edit this some more. Canvas is back on. And move just this point here. And this point. Okay, I need to bring this line up. Not really. Okay. This line here needs to come in. One behind it. Select this point instead. Bring that point in. And let's have a look now. Okay. Okay, bring this up. Turn the canvases on so I can have a good look. Okay. What I'm going to do later is just cut this. Okay. Hey, turn the canvases off again. Okay. All right. This is what we have so far. And I've only been working on one side here and not both sides because, you know, I like to split everything in half. So I'll just go ahead and split that right now so we can just have a good look at it. So come up here to split body. This is the body to split. This is the splitting tool. Click OK. Turn this off. And we want to mirror this. Body 14, come up here to create, mirror this body. Plane is this. And click OK. And that's what we have. And now, to even do a little more, come over to create, mirror. Oops, wrong one. Create, mirror this body, this plane, and click OK. And now we have the makings of the MiG-29. This is just a start. And right now, this is the hardest part of modeling this MiG-29. Rest is pretty, rest is simple because it's just the horizontal and vertical steps. Now, what you need to do is play around with these shapes more to get everything correct, how you like them. And what you need, I'm going to have to do also is flatten this under here more. I can go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I need to turn off these two bodies. So select these lines here. Oops. Make sure I do this correct. Now, bring that up some more. And now I'm going to take these. And bring them down. Click OK. Finish form. Okay. And that's looking really good now. I don't like this, so there. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode here. I just wanted to start this MiG-29 for you guys to show you how to get started on it. And like I said in the beginning, when I first started, I said it's the most difficult model that I've done to show you guys how to do up to so far. Like I said, those were wrong words. I wouldn't say it's the most difficult. It's just some new things that we used here, like the edge. I pulled this edge out, and I'm sure people didn't know you could pull edges out that far and things like that. But yeah, you can do that. And everything. But like I said, this is looking pretty good now. So in the next video here, go ahead and get the wings, the vertical stabs and horizontal stabs on here. And what I want you guys to do, if you can, is just go ahead on your own and just work on shaping the fuselage and these engines like you want. You know, how to get the perfect shape of them and everything, so it looks really good. And like I said here, what I'm going to do, let me turn the canvases back on. Right here, I didn't do anything right here because what I'm going to do when everything finally gets shaped properly, then I'm just going to cut this right here and just cut this off. And these need to come down a little more. The engine needs to come down a little more, and this needs to go up a little more in here. And because right now it's too far up in there. Let me turn the canvases back off. Okay. It's too far up in here right now. And so what I'm probably going to do is just cut this also on the top there. Because let's look at the canvases here. As you can see, the formers here, where it begins, there's a little space right up through here. And then it starts getting all solid throughout the back there. So there's a little space right up through here. So we'll dive into that next episode too to get that in there also as well. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the start of this MiG-29. And pretty much the most hardest parts are done. It's just getting to this stage right here. And a lot of times when people model airplanes, they don't know how to begin, where to start with it. And the thing you need to do is just sit back and evaluate the process and look at the model and see where the hard parts are and how you're going to model those first. And in my opinion, I'd like tackling the hardest stuff first and then going to all the easier things, because once you get the hard stuff done, it makes the model, it gives you more encouragement to continue on with it and everything. So yeah, but anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, also like and comment. And I also invite you to join my Patreon group and my Facebook group, and they are called Cat Build Fly RC. Then once again, they're Cat Build Fly RC. And go over there and have a look, and I can help you out with the models more over there and stuff like that. If you have any questions about this model or anything in my channel here, just leave a question down in the comments, and a lot of times, probably 99% of the time, I do answer questions. And yeah, so anyway, have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.